Description of rugby. Rugby is
80-minute game.
15 players each side.
You can kick at any time.
Just can't pass it forward.
If you're to look at a missing link from Bigfoot to man, from soccer to football with rugby.
Everyone gets a chance to run the ball and everyone tackles.
Sprinting, running, working hard.
Long-lasting, hard hits.
It's a lot about the man right beside you.
The ultimate team sport.
In basic terms, as all the continuous fast-paced action of soccer without all the fake injuries and all the bone-crunching tackles as football without all the pads.
I think, like most rugby programs that started in the 1970s and early and late 1960s, it was a reaction to some of the things that were going on nationally. The protests against the Vietnam War, people wanting to wear beards and long hair and defy a lot of conventions. And here was this sport where you could go out and have a beard and no one was yelling at you about that, and then you went and had a beer with the opposition player right after the game. That was completely unheard of. And I think for a lot of teams, including Bowling Green, rugby was just a social sport for a good amount of time. When they started having the national championship in 1980, it was just by coincidence that Bill Cotton, who formerly was the coach of Miami, moved up to Bowling Green and said that he wanted to see what he could do to put Bowling Green on a more professional footing. And that's exactly what we did. There were three of us. Mike Harrington, Bill Cotton, and I decided to just change completely how everything was done. And I think that you can really point to the true success of the team.
The club has a certain level of, or standard it holds itself to, that many people have built on for years, that we just try to continue their hard work and keep it continuing for the future generations.
It's that we succeed and we're Bowling Green. We're not Ohio State. We're not LSU. We're not, Cal Berkeley. We go down the list, and that is, to me, that I think is the best part. It is the most remarkable, part in terms of what this club has been able to do over the years. It really has never tapered off.
Despite being a club team, we try to run ourselves as professionally as possible because we have an attitude that since we compete on such a high level, we need to conduct ourselves as such. And that's the kind of attitude that gets us to play these top-ranked teams and beat them, and also be as well respected as we are.
So it's something that builds a lot of pride with the team because we know where we came from, we know who we are, we know what we stand for, and it's a winning tradition.
Anyone could play and join. It doesn't matter what size you are. The typical thing is big guys, big meatheads played football, and that's not the case. I'm 5'7", 160 pounds. So you could be any weight, any size, and we'll find a position for you to play.
Football players, hockey players, lacrosse players, anybody can play rugby. As long as you're willing to learn the game, anybody can play, no matter how big, how small.
We've got people that were wrestlers. I used to play hockey. We've got people that came from track, and we've got people who've never played a sport before in their life.
If you're looking for something to do, we want you out there. We've got a guy on the team that's 5'3" and weighs 135 pounds, and at the same time we also have a guy that's 6'5" and weighs almost 300 pounds. And we need the big guy and we need the little guy, and just about everything in between.
The BG rugby program is great. It's it's just very open, very accommodating. A lot of guys from all kinds of different walks of life. Just a big mishmash of guys that really get along great. It's just a fun time, and it doesn't matter who you are.
They're very opening guys. They give you a nickname right away, and you become, the good buddies. They take care of you.
When I started playing rugby, I met so many different people and traveled so many places that it just it made it a lot easier at college life.
You get done with high school, you're thinking, all right, gonna go to college now, just work on my job, or work on getting a job, and then you come out and you see people having a good time.
There's 50 people on the team at any given time, so you meet a lot of new people, you get to know a lot of new faces, but the traveling is what I like most. I've been to South Africa, I've been down south.
There is nothing like touring in rugby. There's just something everyone should get to experience. You get to see, how important it is to the social network of that country. how rugby is respected, how you as a rugby player are respected, even though you're coming from America.
Rugby, it really opens up new pathways that you never thought would happen. You know, it'll make your college experience a lot easier. You'll meet a lot of people, travel to a lot of places. I mean, all the guys on the team, even old alumni, I still talk to a bunch of them. I mean, these guys will be around for years after you're done here. So it doesn't stop when you're done playing BG rugby for your first 4 years. It keeps going on after that.
The friendships that these guys make while they're here, and they end up being their roommates on campus, they end up being their friends for life. The shared hardships, the shared good times, winning championships, losing big games, going on trips overseas, all that is really the thing I think that is most important about the game here at Bowling Green.